Quick note while this is starting up here. I was getting everything set up and I had the game playing while I was getting it all set up. And there is a weird quirk that I just discovered. I don't know if it's my cart, something's bugging out, or if this is like a known thing about Castlevania 1. But if you let the intro keep playing so many times, all the music goes away. It's really weird. Started it up after letting it play for a bit, no music. All the other sound effects were there, but no music. So that's kind of fun. That's very interesting. So Castlevania 1 today, one of the greatest of all times games on the NES. I really like this game. I think all the classic Castlevanias are great. And I don't know, it's like, where's the delineation point? Because there's a lot of newer Castlevanias that I didn't play. Certainly the first three on the NES are fantastic. Even Simon's Quest, flawed game, but I think it's a really good game. One of the most nostalgic for me, honestly, because I remember playing that. And I like the open world aspect to it. And getting to explore the different cities and all, finding secrets. It's sort of like The Legend of Zelda, right? You just go around this big world and find secrets. Execution, yeah, not perfect, but still good. And then this one, just a straight up fun platforming game. Very difficult game. Not quite as difficult as Castlevania 3, which I still haven't beaten yet. I have beaten Castlevania 1. It hasn't been that long ago. I figured now is the time to go ahead and get a recording going of it. Maybe my skills haven't degraded too far to where I'll be able to do this somewhat smoothly. I'm very much dreading the Dracula fight because that was my hang up before. I spent a couple weekends playing through it and I got really good at the first getting to Dracula. Really until death, I would say that I wasn't struggling on anything. And in death, if you get there with the holy water, death is fine. No big problem. And it isn't until Dracula that I started just like struggling bad. Come here, bat. There we go. We got the bat. And we get our orb. We'll see how it goes today. I'm cautiously optimistic. Now Castlevania 3, now that one's pretty crazy. One of the more forgiving aspects to this game is that when you die at Dracula, you start back at Dracula, which is really nice. Castlevania 3, they're like, nah, screw that. You gotta go through the whole level and get back to Dracula if you use up your continues. I said lives. I meant continues. So you get so many lives. And when you use up your lives, you start back at like a checkpoint within the level. Excuse me, if you lose a life, you start back at a checkpoint within the level. But if you use a continue, you go back to the start of the level. That is until you get a Dracula. And then you can start back at Dracula, which is really, really nice. Because I find Dracula to be very difficult. But in Castlevania 3, they weren't all about that. They're just like, nah, just go through the level again. You need to continue, you continue from the beginning. I don't want that. So this boss will be the Medusa head. So if I get holy water, that's really the secret to this game in so many ways, is just get the holy water and keep the holy water. And everything will be fine. I mistimed that badly. The good old Medusa heads. So as you can see, that was a checkpoint. I made it to this point right here. and it started me back here as opposed to the beginning of the level. I anticipate quite a lot of dying and going back to checkpoints, and continues. We shall see. The timing on the Medusa heads. Gotta get that down. I feel like there's meat up there. Let's see. There's not meat here. No meat. Okay. Well, I don't expect my memory to work perfectly every time. I'm getting pretty old now. Need to start taking my ginkgo biloba. But there's meat here, I believe. Hey, yeah, okay. I'm not completely senile yet. That's the magic of the stopwatch. That's pretty handy to be able to freeze those things and get under there, because that is a one-shot death if they touch you. Oh, shoot. That should have been obvious, but what are you gonna do? I am tempted to say that the stopwatch also works on Medusa. Which is the only boss that it does, I believe. It does. Yeah. That makes short work of her, right? Easy peasy. I guess I normally carry the holy water from the previous level. I didn't see any in this section. And I remember I usually use holy water against her. And of course my favorite music in the game. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, we got our life back. I'm going to go bold and go ahead and make a prediction, because I've just been on a roll lately with finishing faster than I anticipated. So yeah, I think that this will take me about an hour to finish. Going to be pretty smooth sailing. It would have been really awkward to just immediately die to the crow there. What are these stairs doing? They're just random stairs. I guess maybe it's like before the building crumbled, those stairs connected up and went to a higher level. Maybe that was the idea behind it. That's kind of a neat detail, actually. I don't want that axe anyway. Boo, boo, boo. Money bag. If I could get a multiplier for the holy water, that would be kind of fantastic. If you're not familiar with this game, the multiplier lets you throw out more items, so like the sub-weapons at a time. Aha. No, I got cocky. I thought I could do it. I should have threw the holy water. I don't know what. And there's my multiplier. I don't even have a sub-weapon and it gives me a multiplier. That's just great. These games, man. I feel like the developers put stuff like that in there just to, like, hey, screw you, pal. You wanted a multiplier, right? There's your multiplier. Now I gotta beat Frankenstein without holy water, unless there's more up here. Pretty sure the watch doesn't work on any of the other bosses. No, that's a bad position for that. This is what I get for making... No, yeah, I'm sticking with my prediction. 1 hour. Easy. Breeze through things. It'll be fine. Ow. I just gotta get warmed up a little bit. It's been a long time since I played Castlevania. Let's just do that. That's fine. And I guess to explain also, the hearts don't actually give you more life in this game, which is a little bit odd because it looks like, you know, something like Zelda where you get a heart and you get more life. In this game, they give you points to be able to use your sub-weapons, so to use the stopwatch, I need 5 hearts, I believe. It's the one that requires the most. Man, I am just doing awful. Let's just do that. Get the bird off the screen. I always like this section too. I love having the castle in the background. I think that's really cool. Oh, this is the mummies. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. Okay. Well, this is going to be kind of rough. Yeah, stopwatch does not work on these guys. Okay. You know what? Let me just jump into a pit. I need something else. I'm not going to be able to do it like this. Thought there was a pit right here. These enemies are going to kill me first. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of it though. I go out on my own terms. I just wanted to hear that music again. If I could get... Well, the holy water is really the best, I would say, because it can stun lock the bosses. If the cross is hidden in here somewhere, that's another really good item for these bosses as well. For the mummies. That was very close. You really magnetize the pits in this game. I will say that. They like to just have you get sucked into every pit in the game. See, now it didn't give me that multiplier. Because it knew I needed the multiplier and I wanted the multiplier. Therefore, no multiplier for me. Is there no wall meat anywhere? Where's the wall meat? There's gotta be meat somewhere. There's always meat in these stages. I think there's always... It's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. I don't mind. I think that's fantastic having the stopwatch. I'm very excited to have it. I mean, there's no reason not to just burn this watch. Because it's useless against the boss. The boss is. Oh, dang it. Alright. This is going well. I swear, I keep hitting these freaking birds for no reason. I'm just timing things so perfectly to land right into them. Oh, a dagger, that's it? I don't even have the powerful whip. Well, there's your meat. Are you seriously not gonna give me the whip? I feel like it's in your best interest to get them all on one side of you. Really? You not even want to give me the powerful whip? Alright. I think this is a restart right here. We're just going to give this another shot and not be a dummy who picks up the stopwatch. And then also not be a dummy who keeps jumping into the birds. Alright, time to get serious. Already 20 minutes into this playthrough, so I got 40 minutes left. Not having the powerful whip really stinks. You need that range. And it's not gonna give it to me though. Where did this guy come from? Has he ever spawned here before? That's weird. Alright, keep an eye out for the stopwatch. Do not pick up stopwatch. And my health is not looking good regardless though. I actually do need to get to the boss. I think it was this candle, wasn't it? It was. We'll just let that go off screen. Dang. Tried to stun that thing. There we go. That helps. Need more of those. Okay, we got the multiplier. Double shot, whatever you want to call that. Just need to take things easy through here, and it should be fine. Okay, I didn't understand how the crow worked. That's on me. There we go. And Medusa heads, I believe. Yep. Oh. Dang. Dang, I forgot about that guy. Shoot. That sucks. Okay. Just gonna have to reset. I mean, at least if it could reliably give me the powerful whip, I'd be willing to try. It's like if the bird runs into me, it'll drop the whip. Otherwise, it doesn't. But without a decent sub-weapon and the powerful whip, it just seems pointless. So that does 3. It seems like if you run into the bone column, it only does 2. Interesting, the fireball does more damage. The crow does 3 damage also. I just need to take things a little bit slower, really. I'm getting reckless and getting hit by everything. And there's no reason for that. Because there's ways to combat everything that you're dealing with. I don't remember that ghost spawning the first couple of times. Oh, there's my multiplier. Come on. You gonna do that to me? I do feel like there's a way, if you use your sub-weapon on a candle after you break so many candles, it will cause the multiplier to appear, but I don't know enough about it. It's like a speedrunning tactic, I guess. Hey, get down here. Oh, well, you know what? We're gonna take that. I hate that I got hit twice, but hey, a little bit of a damage boost there. Hang on, let's try this. Nope, okay. Just curious. I think maybe part of it, you've got to avoid getting hit as well, which I have failed to do. Oh, health is better than it was the last run. Ah. I spoke too soon. Oh, almost got hit by that. There we go. Alright, I remember Medusa heads and then another bone pillar. Get on through. Hey, there's my multiplier. And I can get some meat down here, so maybe we're actually gonna do something this time. That's all it takes right there. If you can get here with the holy water, that's the secret. That's how you beat this game. I know that I could get good and actually use the whip for everything. But right now, I would just be happy to beat it in a timely manner. I feel like that would be a big improvement over my last completion. My last completion being my first completion. Yeah, but that Dracula fight was rough, man. I spent so much time on that fight. I got reckless. I wasn't paying close enough attention to what I was doing. And there was the holy water. I bet you that was the only holy water, wasn't it? Oh! Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead, do a continue, and then actually get the holy water this time. That probably was for the best, honestly. Oh, there was my whip. Man. These bats. It's a tough game. Everything just knocks you into pits. Man, I think I need to jump over that bat because I am just... My whip is not coming into contact with it. Oh, and then I jumped far. Oh. At this point, I'm like right at the beginning of the level, so there's no reason not to just continue again. We'll just do that. Screw the bat. There we go. Everybody's favorite holy water. Oh, that's cheap right there. Come on. That... I don't feel like I remember that happening before. The bat... I don't know where the bat was at the time, last time, but... That's a pretty cheap placement right there. Because there was nothing I was going to be able to do about that. Very bad place to pause. This is going so well. Where's me whip? There it is. Alright. Is it because I waited before? Maybe? Oh. Well. It would have been nice if I would have been able to get on the platform before picking that up. Alright, this is where all the flea men get dropped on you. Fun stuff. Love these guys. Some of the enemies in this game are so much fun to deal with. I hate that so much. Words cannot describe how I feel about that. I should have kept walking. I think that you can get under it before it spawns in if you just keep walking. Is there another holy water? Would be truly a wonderful thing if yes. See, this one, I don't think that you can... You might. I don't know. And there's the meat, which is going to do me no good whatsoever. That guy respawns. A heart. Oh boy. I'm trying to get by this guy. No. Ah, well, whatever. Mm. Dang. Not going well at all. If I would have been first try if I didn't lose the stupid holy water to the axe spawning in like that. It's so annoying. Let's just go back to the beginning, get the holy water, and then move on with our lives. And hopefully I don't get screwed over again by an item spawning on top of me. Alright, be very, very careful with these jerks. If the axe spawns in, I'm just gonna have to wait and get demolished. I swear, it's so trolly. This game is just something else. This is why I was dreading this game. There are so many things that just like it's like the developers knew how to screw you over the best way imaginable. It's fine. It's a great game. Everybody loves this game, right? It's fantastic. It's just amazing. Wonderful game. 10 out of 10. But it's a very short game. And that's a lot of these NES games, is that to, I guess, give it replayability, they just made it very, very difficult. That's fair. It is what it is. Games wouldn't be, I'd say a lot of the games from childhood wouldn't be as memorable if they were just one and done. Come on, come on. I don't have the big whip yet. That's really unfortunate. That may be a problem, honestly. Whip. There we go. Alright, somehow I've got to get through here without picking up that axe. It's just a lot of stuff happens on the screen right when that drops, and it definitely is trickier to avoid than it might seem. Come on. Where are you at? Oh, did I make it through? Okay, I'm just gonna run. Hey, there we go. See, it didn't spawn at that time because it knew I was waiting for it. I was watching and waiting the whole time. I knew exactly what to expect. Dang. Ooh. Oh, ×3. That's amazing. Is this the meat? It is. Full health. I love it. See if I can get through this next guy without taking a hit. Dang it. Got 2 hits off on me. That really sucks. But it shouldn't be too bad. Because you can sit there and do that. Easy peasy. Alright. Now we're up to death. I need to keep holy water. Very, very badly. The secondary would be the boomerang, the cross, whatever. I mean, it looks like a cross. Oh, if I could keep this ×3 multiplier all the way there, that would be something. really bad pattern with those guys. That sucks. This is not going well. What's that buzzing? Oh, my CRT's buzzing, I think. Ah. The stairs, you gotta watch out for these too. You wouldn't think that the stairs would be a big problem, but they can be. Because you can't really do anything if you're on the stairs. And if you get near them and you push up, you pretty much magnetize to them. Come on, red guy. Do you come over here? Come on, come on, you can do it. There we go. Ah, I gotta be careful. I think that there may be some meat over there. Nice. I think that's the case. There's nothing here, right? Oof. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. No. Stairs. Oh, it's just a small heart? Really? Really? I need to check that wall right there. I think there is another meat before you go into like the Medusa Hall, the infamous Medusa hallway. If I'm not mistaken. Right up there. I believe that's where it's at. There's the cross, okay. I've made a mistake. There we go. There we go, there we go. Now this is one of the tougher sections here. I feel like you just keep moving. Don't stop. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. Incredible. That is so fantastic. That's a stressful level. Just got 9 minutes to kill Dracula. Alright. I don't want that. This is a tough little section. How do I normally get through this? I think you just run. I think you just run. I was doing so well. The timing on that last one is there just to screw you over. Otherwise, it worked out fairly well. Jump over that one. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh, and see, now the timing is like jacked up or something. That's weird. I'm pretty sure this is how I get through this section. Fighting things just doesn't work here. But now nothing is working for me. All right. That. Slipped off. There's a little bit of randomness, I would say, to these things. Even doing that didn't slow it down enough. What happened the first time? Is it based off of maybe the clock up there? So if I do that, let's get in the 680s. Or it may just be pure randomness. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe you just pause for a little bit at the beginning there, and then that does it. I don't know. So this is a very tough section. That was just stupid. Come on, jump up here. Get up here. It's not tough because of what I just did. That was just stupid. It's tough because you got to get through all of these freaking flea men being dropped on you. Forgot that you can't jump on steps. That was almost bad. There is a stopwatch right there. Right there where I started to break the block. I think I need to go for the stopwatch. Let's do that. Oh, that's meat. Okay. I thought it was a stopwatch. I think I missed the stopwatch, didn't I? You just have... Oh, those birds take so much damage. Or inflict so much damage. I missed the stopwatch. That would have made that so much easier. Alright, I'm going to try the same thing. 680. It may have just been a coincidence. I don't know. Oh. Well, that was not an expected pattern. Ah, I jumped too soon. Just a hair too soon. Oh boy, that's a problem. Somehow I got through it. There we go. Much better timing on that jump. Got a couple of tries to get through this section. Can't pick up that heart for some reason. Don't care about that. Stupid bird. Oh, these things just can go anywhere. That may actually be the stopwatch up there. It was probably in my best interest to try to get that. Okay. Oh, give me. Ah, I hate you. I wish these guys wouldn't be able to go through the wall. That is not cool. Stay over here. Yep. Okay. Oh, and then I missed my chance there. Failing magnificently. It's the whip. Because I didn't have the full whip. Imagine if I had to go through this every single time and then fight Dracula. Oh, I don't know if I could do it. God, that one freaking jump. Okay. Let's just make sure we got full lives before we go that again. I'd say it's not worth it otherwise. Right at the beginning of the stage. There's some sort of timing here. I don't think it's random. I no longer believe it's random. I think that there's timing. Maybe all the enemies in the game are based off of like a global timing. Oh, I think I screwed up by pausing there. Maybe. Dang. And I keep messing up that jump at that guy. Yeah. Well, it is officially 1 hour and 3 minutes. I have failed to meet my goal of 1 hour. And sadly, I'm not even at Dracula yet. He fooled me. He fooled me, Jerry. These jerks. They fooled me, Jerry. Me. Come on. Come on, just die already. I don't think I got enough health to get to the freaking wall meat. Very unfortunate. And I just try to go for it. Whoa! Oh, come on! Get off the freaking stairs! Okay. I may have made it. Oh, I made it. Okay. Dracula. I've got no health. There's no, yeah. There's no meat here, is there? Well, I just need to fight him perfectly, and then everything will be fine. Well, I didn't quite mean to do that so soon, but... I need to try to get used to his pattern again here. Ah. Well, the unfortunate thing is you just kind of have to farm right here for a little bit to get enough hearts And Super Castlevania 4, there's actually a spot that you can stand that'll refill everything for you, which is really cool. Because, I mean, it's a secret, but it's cool because people do this regardless. So why add that layer of spending 30 seconds farming and just give it to everybody without that layer of additional work? Because this adds up over time. Doing this over and over and over again. Give me that. I'm not sure exactly how many I would need. I'll probably do one more run and then go for it. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. There's somewhere I need to be standing. I think right there. If I can get like right next to him, I think you can do that. There's a little sweet spot. You can jump over the fireballs as well. I don't know. I've never had quite as much luck doing that. I know there's a trick that speedrunners do a lot whenever they're in the fight with Dracula, of like throwing the boomerang and breaking the candles to get the holy water to spawn, and then also get the multiplier to spawn. So I could do that. Did not work for me, unfortunately. Shoot. Ah. Getting just the right positioning is so difficult. Very engaging gameplay. I know. I'm all excited and enthralled about it myself. What is there to say about farming candles to get special weapon juice. It's a thing. Really, all I care about is the holy water for the second part of the fight. The infamous cookie monster. But I would love also if there was a multiplier. Shoot, 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 shoot. Come on. I hate when he does that. I hate, it's like sometimes he spawns in a place that you can't get out of it because you're already on a path. I hate that about it. Now the boomerang is useful for the first part of the fight. The only problem is, once you throw it, you basically expose the holy water, so it becomes kind of useless. Because the holy water is way more useful than the boomerang is in the second part of the fight. Maybe I just need to stand in place here. Shoot. Dang. Maybe that is the better approach, though. Instead of walking back and forth, just stand in place. And then maybe you got enough time to get out of the way? Seemed like it was working okay. Alright, let's go for it. I shouldn't have went for that. My timing just sucks. I hate that. If he's too far away, then you can't avoid it. The timing. I said that wrong. I wasn't trying to avoid it. I was trying to hit the fireball with my whip. If he's too far away, it spreads out, and then I couldn't hit it. That's what I was trying to say, and my brain wasn't working. My brain doesn't work a lot. I've come to that conclusion based off of the fact that as I'm talking, things don't make sense. And then after it's all out there in the world and everybody hears the things that I say that don't make sense, I stop and I ponder and I think, wow, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, that's deep. It's a deep realization about myself. Glad we all got to share that together. I really wish I knew how you get the multiplier to spawn. What is the trick? I know that the speedrunners, they just they throw the boomerang and it goes like one way, and then what does it do? I guess it like, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what. Hang on. Let's just do this one more time. That's fine. I'm thinking out loud. So if you do that, no. No. I don't know. Ooh. Hearts. Ah, shoot. That was an example of very bad placement. And that was an example of very bad timing on my part. Ah, shoot. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. Gosh. Oh, I completely forgot. You've got to hit him in the head. What am I doing? What am I even doing? I'm not using my brain. Sitting there wailing on him and doing no damage. But as you can see, the holy water does stun lock the guy. which is why I like having it there. But not having the multiplier does present a layer of challenge to it, because with the, if you can throw 2 out there, then it's easier to keep them in a permanent stun lock. But with just 1, I'm not going to be able to like permanently stun lock him. And so that makes it much more difficult. It'd be great if I got there with more health so that I could take at least 1 hit. Alright, let's see. What are the odds? No, the odds are 0. Oh, what was that? He did that faster, I feel like. I screwed that up. This is so bad. And I wasn't trying to kill myself there. I literally just screwed that up. So you can kind of see why this fight ends up taking a while. Not only is it a very challenging fight, but every time you go into it, I mean, somebody could probably do it with a whip. I certainly could not beat him whip only. I can barely beat him with the sub-weapon. But that second form is a huge problem without holy water for me. First form, I can deal with the whip as long as I get the timing right, which I think is just going to take some practice. Alright, let's go one more run here. Just for the heck of it? No. I get a lot of money bags. I'm not Uncle Scrooge here. I was too afraid. Oh, you jerk. Oof, okay. Barely dodged that. I hate, it's like if he's right on top of you and you got to make a decision, left or right. I seem to always make the wrong decision. Like that. Come on. Stop. Ah. No! The timing for that holy water just sucks. I kept trying to throw it and it wasn't off the screen yet, so it wasn't throwing. I got so hyper focused on that that I'm just not paying attention otherwise. I remember there was a Destiny 2 streamer. I mean, obviously he's still around. I'm just saying this like he used to stream Destiny 2, and I don't think he does anymore, which is glad. And I seem to remember Glad actually completing this game. Was it the Donkey Kong bongos, or the pad, the power pad that you step on for like the racing games? One of those two. And I just can't even imagine it. I think it was the Donkey Kong bongos. That's quite some precision. I really wish that would work sometime. I really wish that I could actually hit things. Sometimes he's faster. I'm not crazy. Sometimes he's faster. Like he will attack faster than normal. Maybe I am crazy. I don't know. It feels like sometimes he's faster. Shoot. I had it. Almost had it. I had the right pattern, but the pattern was better at least of what I was doing. But still, I need to quit getting hit in the first part of the fight so that I can actually make at least one mistake in the second part of the fight. That would be kind of nice. Need to stop doing that. Okay. I keep hitting the button to use the sub weapon, which is up and B, and of course B is attack as well. And I'm doing that to try to pop all these candles, but even you can only have one sub weapon on the screen at a time. Hey, okay, maybe this was it. This may be it. Okay. I think that you keep popping the candles with the cross until you get the 2. Then once you go to the 2, in the next part of the fight, now I believe this will work if I do this. Speedrunner strat. You do that. Okay, well, screw me. I was so confident. So confidently wrong. Oh, and I picked the wrong direction. See, I keep making mistakes that I shouldn't make, and then I get to the second part of the fight, and I've got no health. It's just dumb mistakes. They add up, though. You don't have a lot of leeway to avoid or to make mistakes in this fight. Maybe I did it in the wrong order. Maybe the holy water should be popped last and not first. For some reason I was thinking that you pop the holy water candle first and then you let the boomerang come back and that exposes the multiplier. Okay, there's our times 2. So it's about 30 hearts. I don't know. I'm sure there's a count. If I did the count, it would tell me exactly how many. All right, let me try the other way first. So we do this instead. Okay, well, that was not it. Need to back up a little bit. Ooh, didn't turn around. It's awkward. Don't jump at him. Oh my god. So bad. That was dumb. I'm in a very bad position to fight this thing too. The worst position imaginable. And once again, if I had just gotten there with an extra hit, I probably would have been okay. But then I did that stupid jumping towards him at one point. So it's just a stupid mistake that threw that fight. I wonder... I feel like what I should have done right there... Okay, I think I've got an idea if I don't win this time. I've got something I want to try. That's the toughest place for him to spawn, is right on top. Maybe I shouldn't even try to hit him whenever he does that. Like that. Just don't even try to hit him. I got a hit right there at the end, and I was thinking about... I had a reason why I didn't attack him that time, which was I was trying to get him to be further along on the screen. So that I would have more time to attack him before he got to the other end of the screen. I know that he does a big jump at some point and you can walk under him. I don't really know that pattern as far as like, I can't tell when he's doing it and when he isn't. So it's a little bit of a Hail Mary, and that's why the extra hit would be very, very helpful. If he pins me into the corner of the screen, then I take the hit, I go through him, and then theoretically I can repeat the process on the other side of him and hopefully have enough time to be able to kill him. Okay, well, I'm going to test out my theory now, and we shall see how it shapes up. But basically, instead of popping the candle out here with the ×2 multiplier, I'm going to get to 35 hearts. 35 hearts. So basically the next run I'm going to go through, and then I'm going to pop the candles with the boomerang, and then maybe it will cause the multiplier to spawn. So now if I go through here, if I do this, dang it, I don't know, man. And I immediately get hit. That's fantastic. If he's right on top of me, I ain't even gonna try it. Why didn't you duck? Buddy. I pushed down. Oh, then I walked right into that. Well, it may not seem like it, but I feel like I'm getting better at this section. Okay, different theory. So I'm going to pop the candles with the sub-weapon up to 35. And then I'm going to go in there And then I'm going to pop the holy water and the other candles, and the ×2 multiplier will be there. And this is definitely going to work. Just you wait and see. Not what I was trying to do. Oh, but it's 25. Oh, 25. I've got to figure out the count. I don't want to figure out the count. I can do this without this. This is just a thing. It's not that bad. It would just be really, really nice to have the ×2 holy water, but it's not a requirement. If I just get better in the first part of the fight and then go into the second part of the fight with at least one extra hit, it would be fine. Oh, see, that was faster. Sometimes he's faster. I swear. Go back and count the frames on that. Oh, what? What is the trigger for that? When he does it, the faster attack. I swear he is faster sometimes. Jump. Brutal, brutal. I don't know why he isn't doing the big jump. Maybe he only does that after so many, so it's probably in my best interest to get him the final attack to be the far end of the screen, either on the left or the right side, so that he has enough time to do 3 jumps, I'm assuming. And then third jump, go under him. Maybe if I had an extra hit, that would be nice. All right. So now that I've popped those candles with the boomerang, I didn't mean to do that. Don't mess up the count on me, please. Alright, so we got 32. That probably messed up the count because I also popped that other candle. Screwed that up. He did the fast attack. And then it just spirals out of control from there. He screwed me over. All right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, come on. Okay, well, at this point, I might as well just... Okay. I need to step away for a minute. Alright. I am back. Had to get up and stretch my legs a little bit. Step away. Sometimes I'm bad about just getting wrapped up into something, and then I realize that I've been sitting for a very long time, which is not good for you. Plus just resting my hands. So I found out recently that if you keep your elbow bent at a 90-degree or less angle for a very long period of time, that it will cause your fingers to go numb. Ask me how I know. And so I'm trying to be more mindful that whenever I work at the computer, which is the worst offender of that, my arms are bent, and it is apparently putting pressure on nerves, and then it can cause your fingertips go numb, which is very, very unpleasant. And I guess other things, you know, if it gets bad enough, it's sort of like carpal tunnel syndrome. So yeah, I'm not sitting with... I don't know what I was like before I took the break. The break just kind of made me mindful of the fact that I need to be aware of that. But yeah, there's a lot that can happen to you. It's crazy. There's just... I don't know what it is about the modern world. It seems like all the stuff that you do is going to kill you. Alright. It's 34. I don't even know why I'm bothering to do this. All I've got to do is just get through the first part of the encounter without taking a bunch of hits, and then it's fine. It worked! Oh my god. Now can I get to the second part of the encounter? I don't trust him being on top of me like that. Not risking it. Ah, come on, man. Come on with that. Come on. Drive me crazy. All these cheap hits. And then I jumped at him after all that time of trying to get the stupid ×2 multiplier, and then I screwed it all up by jumping at him at the end. Ugh. Dang. This game isn't as hard as it seems. I'm just very bad at it. You watch somebody who's really good at it and they have no problems with this fight. It is just me, unfortunately. So if you enjoy watching someone suffer, these are the right videos for you. I'm very bad at video games, but I do like playing them. This is a fun game. It's very frustrating, but it's a very fun game. If it wasn't fun and it was only frustrating, I wouldn't want to play it. Oops. That may have messed up the count. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what the count was. So 32. And I did like one extra. So what, did I hit 4 candles? I think I screwed it up, but we'll see. Yeah, I screwed it up. Dang. Oh, come on. I don't know why I took that chance. Just habit, I guess. And then funny enough, I don't get hit on it, but then I get hit on a regular when he does the regular attack, so it's just blind luck at this point. Alright, so what is that? How many? I should count that. Hang on. Let me see. I'd be smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just did 10 candles with the whip. Okay. 11, 12, 13, 14. Did 15. So 15 with the whip. 16. Okay. 16 plus 4. Okay. Let's just see. So 16 plus 4 with the sub-weapon. And then one more run. And then we don't do that. Nope. Whew. Barely. I don't know why, but I thought he was about to do the fast attack. I didn't want to chance it. That was not the fast attack, but I just screwed it up. Okay, one more hit. So I need to be very mindful about where... Well, I had the right idea, I guess. I was trying to get him to go into the corner so that I had more time, but it doesn't make a lot of sense if you just immediately get hit and die. A plan was almost solid. $34. So you say 1, 2, 3, and a missed. All right. Fast attack. Oh, fast attacked me again. Come on, man. Go away. I knew it. I could feel he was going to do that. Okay. Really need him to go to the edge here. Or not. Edge. And he just spawns in super fast on me. I think that there's shenanigans in this fight. He's not consistent. There's some sort of randomness there. Because he has a fast attack sometimes. I swear to God on that. I swear to you, there is a faster attack that he does occasionally. Without any warning or indication. I feel like just sometimes he's faster. So like he'll spawn in faster, he'll attack faster. I'll believe that to the grave. There's nothing in this world that could convince me otherwise. One. Two, 3. 4, 5. 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 10. Okay. Maybe that's the count. Maybe that is the count. Alright. Let's just go for it. That's fine. Maybe I actually learned something that time. It'll help me if I actually ever make it back to the Cookie Monster. Oh, I messed that up so badly. That was my fault. Maybe it really comes down to whichever way you're facing whenever he spawns. Maybe that is the secret. So like right there, I'm not going to try to attack him. Right here, I'm not going to try to attack him. I will on that, but I screwed it up, so... That would have been a really good place for him to spawn. Okay, here we go, here we go. 2 hits. There was the big jump. Okay. Unfortunately, I screwed up otherwise. But that's the thing. If he's on the other side of the screen, then I've got time. And I think that I learned something else, too, about his timing. And I think that I learned how to do the ×2 multiplier. So this may... I might actually look competent this run. I got this feeling I might just look competent this time around. I'm not saying that I'm going to win, but people are going to be like, it sort of seems like he knows what he's doing. Sort of, almost. That's the dream. Just one day people look at you and they think, hey, that guy almost knows what he's doing. Alright, so we got 30. So now we're gonna try out the theory here. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, I pick up the money back. Six, 7, 8. Eight. Oh my lord. The secret. And then I get hit. So much for my dream of looking competent here. Oh, I walked right into that. I just screwed that up so badly. This will be the run where it looks like I'm competent. I can feel it in my bones. I never actually, I can't think of the word. But what is the word? I want to say enunciated, but enunciated is not the word that I'm trying to think of. Where I turn my thoughts into words. That's the word that I'm trying to think of. There is a word for that, and I'm not able to pull it at the moment. But I never turned my thoughts into words a moment ago. With the way that he's facing, I feel like there's an extra frame of him turning around that causes the timing issue whenever he spawns on top of you. So if you're facing if you're facing the way that he spawns, then you just need to turn around basically and attack the fireballs. But if you're facing away from him when he spawns, then you've got enough time, I think, to be able to actually make a move on him. I'm not doing a great job of it because I'm also keeping track in my head that I've just gotten 2 of these candles. I didn't mean to get them at all earlier. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's right. And then I can do 8. 8. No more. No more. Beautiful. Right there. I was facing away from him when he spawned, so I went for it. I'm not going to try that, though. I took a hit anyway, but... See, I think even like that, there's enough time for me to get a hit in. Fast attack. Come on. Come on. That would have been a great place for him to actually die at. That's pretty good. This is the pattern. This is it. This is what you want to do. And that's all there is to it. Why did it take me so long to do that? 2 hours, 18 minutes. And I spent so much time here on the final boss. Again. Probably... Did I spend as much time fighting Dracula as I did getting to Dracula? Which is crazy. If I actually remember that count, so 10 candles with the sub-weapon, spawns, the multiplier, which really is what made it easy. That second form easy at least, with the 2 times of the holy water. And then also, whenever he spawns in, if you are facing away from him, you have time to get away and turn around and attack him. But if you're facing him when he spawns in, don't try to attack him. Just shoot. Just attack the fireballs. But that seems to have worked reasonably well. Fishman, zombie. Did it say Joan Candies? And then Simon Belmondo. Classic Simon Belmondo. You played the greatest role in this story. As Simon Belmondo. And we're back. It's time for Loop 2, Castlevania 1. I am so ready for this. We are just going to breeze through this. It'll be a speed run. I'm not doing that. That's it.